I love going live with these screens on here. Don't they just look nice? Did a little change to the chat boxes as well. Made the font size a little bit larger. So that when they show up on screen, they're a little bit more legible. I have boy with me. I have a boy. Let me show you the boy. Let me show you the boy. Come on. He waits. He waits for the most opportune or inopportune time to interfere with the stream, but he waits. Also, yeah, it's that cold out there. How are you tonight? Or this afternoon, I guess I should say. Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I've got the issue fixed. At the very least, it works when I'm not live. I exist currently. That's good enough for me. Yeah, that's kind of relatable. It's sometimes, honestly. I get it. I'm pretty sure that I have the bugs worked out with Midnight Suns, at least. Well, the game, game is not live. Or, yeah, at least while we're not streaming, so. But I opened up all the programs that I used, the program that I used to stream my phone camera to the setting, and of course all of my VTuber stuff and OBS and my stream monitoring things. And I even had YouTube up for a while because I was watching more, rewatching some more OSW vids. And with all of that in place, everything seems to be working well. So I am optimistic. Have a box popped out from my Twitch chat in case I need to do any administrative work. I have a boy standing up right in front of my second monitor. There he goes. There he goes again. Going to take a nap. I'm not gonna lie, the looping on these songs is a bit jarring, but I don't think that these songs were actually made to loop around the way that I'm making them. Well, you know, it's kind of how things go when you're streaming. You do things to make sure that things work, that hold on, dropping my gain down a little bit. I'm hopping into the red. Okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I don't think those songs are like actually supposed to be looped the way that I loop them. But like, I like the way they sound, and they've got kind of this chill, very chill, classy vibe to them. Don't know if you saw some of the news, but apparently the folks that made Marvel Rivals have laid off their US team, which is concerning. I've like dabbled a little bit in Marvel Rivals. I haven't installed. I haven't really gotten to play it to any kind of extent. Hang on a second. Cu Chulainn is doing a thing that he knows he's not supposed to do. Marvel Rivals is good if you don't mind a third-person shooter and waifus. I mean. mean, third-person shooter and waifus. You know, that's just Jedi Academy 3 if you play female Jaden Core. Which you should, because the female Jaden Core is voice acted by Jennifer Hale. Who I have a very deep professional respect for, and not a crush. Right. Cu Chulainn, you know you're not supposed to have toys on the counter. Cu, down. Thank you. My boy is being needy. Very, very needy. Oh, he's got on the floor this time. Right behind me. There are good times for a cat to be playful. There are bad times for a cat to be playful. And then there's every other time when a cat wants to be playful regardless of whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. We're kind of in the middle ground right now. Trending towards bad time. I love my furry idiot son. He's furry, and he is an idiot, but he is my son. Don't know why I'm humming along to the starting soon screen music. Maybe it's just because it's really good music. Why do I do things sometimes? I do things sometimes because I can do them. That is why. Not more, nay less. I'm partially starting my stream a little early tonight for one very important reason. I got a D&D session later tonight. going to be playing my half-elf hexblade, Allison Rose Clariel Hart, otherwise known as the Clear Seer, or the Young Dancer, as her patron Zershea loves to call her. I'm actually looking forward to getting to play Allison. I haven't had a chance to play her in a while. She's level 4, I think, right now. I don't think she's very far into level 4. The server that I'm on has, like, multiple kind of tiers of adventurer, kind of levels of power that folks adventure at. Allison is the bottom tier, D rank tier, opening tier. And right now, Helene Dominica, my cleric, is freshly into level 8. So she's at the upper part of the C tier, just above that. And then, of course, there's my dear, darling Joshi Tiefling, Tamura, who is in the second tier, or who is in the third tier up, B tier. Haven't gotten to play her in a while since she got up there. She's got a few more attacks behind her. But you know, she's gone through a lot recently. The cleric helped her get rid of a curse that was laid on her, but not before that possession, tried to fight her on the way out. Nearly killed the cleric in the process of being exorcised, in fact. Part of me kind of wonders what I would have done if I had ultimately failed those. Like, if she had like failed and either just snapped out right after killing someone, or like if she had just like gone into that and just like internalized the feelings from that curse and just like kind of gave into them entirely, I kind of wonder what I would have done. A part of me doesn't know if I'd continue to play her under those conditions. See, the problem I have there is the problem that I have a lot of times, especially in video games. I don't like playing assholes. I like playing good people. Or at least, people who are neutral in morality or worse. So, if she'd gone full heel, I don't know if I could have continued to play her. It's an interesting consideration. Because, with many things, potentiality is, is a question, possibilities. Especially when you're dealing with things where fate are involved, like card games, roulette wheels, or dice. There's any number of things that could have happened. Ultimately, I like her where she is. She conquered her own inner darkness. And she ended up stronger for it. I think she'll be okay. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. Few minutes till proper showtime. I think we will have a little bit of a black screen chat before then. Simply because, well, I want to. Why? Well, why not? As a matter of fact, I want to go ahead and go into the black screen as we prepare, since it's almost time to start the game. Because I have trouble with failing at doing things sometimes. I have a difficulty with sometimes things not going my way. Sometimes it gets to me. Sometimes it bothers me. Sometimes it stresses me out. Sometimes it causes me anxiety. Sometimes the anxiety gets me in trouble. It's done that at work. But, nevertheless, I try to carry on. I try to keep going. I try to find a way. Maybe not to do exactly what it was that I was hoping to do, but certainly to do something, to do something that is at least along those lines, something that helps me relax, something that helps calm me down, something that helps bring me back from the edge of my frustration. Dealing with frustration is a common occurrence for human beings, as it is for fey creatures such as myself. And I admit that I have not dealt with it the best. But that is what life is about. Life is about finding those places where you're not good and trying to, if not work around them, maybe improve on them a little bit. Try to figure out what you can do, where you are, with what you have. As such, after last night, I decided to take it into my hands to try and fix things, to try and make sure that things that had happened with the game Midnight Suns did not happen again. Try and make sure that things would work this time. And I have opened everything that I would have for the stream. Before I went live, I tested to see if it would go into the tutorial mission. It seemed like it would, which is nice. The only variable now is the fact that I am live. So, with any luck, this is not a variable that factors into the crashing. With any luck, we're actually going to get to play a game this afternoon. Or at least, we're going to get to play a game that I wanted to play this afternoon. So with that in mind, my darlings, my friends, fellows, and viewers, lurkers, and active ones alike, let's try this again. Welcome to Midnight Suns. Alright. Let's start a new game. Story mode. Tutorial mission on. Yes. Actually, go ahead and bump up the sound, because I think it's down a bit too far. $40 ought to be fine. Yeah. Okay. Drum roll, please! I'm down! Yeah, I'm with you on that, Crossbones.
You know how much I hate this hocus-pocus nonsense, Faustus. Now you want to tell me just what the hell is so important?
Oh wait, no. That's a good spell. I don't want to chant that for Hydra.
Sleeping Mother, sacred harbinger, awaken and reclaim what is yours. You who rise with the moon in darkness, who prepares the path for the midnight sun.
Battle drop!
Turn your merciless eyes upon us, and arise!
Ia, Cthulhu
Nice
Fatagan.
show, Doc. Next time, call Seymour. Better yet, I'll just shoot you and save us all the trouble.
Sadly, Hellboy, not Marvel. Hey, I know a Lilith. Lilith, this is not Lilith. This is not me and Shell's girlfriend. By the way, can you hear me over the game, Ron? Can you hear me well over the game? Because if not, I will go back and adjust the sound. Marvel presents Midnight Suns. Yeah, Ron, can you hear me well over the game? Like when it was like being kind of, when it was at its louder point? 6 months later.
I can feel it, Rox. Trouble in the air. More innocent blood joining you soon. Head back to your magic castle. You ain't welcome here.
Hello, Alice. Yeah, Alright. Johnny Blaze, original Ghost Slayer editor. Doesn't like you
It's called
either.
a sanctum. And welcome or not, this is where fate has determined the Sorcerer Supreme needs to be.
Doctor Strange, Sorcerer Please. Loquacious, happy to talk about it. Man after my own heart.
Well, fate answers no.
This is the secret guardian you dragged me 5,000 miles to meet?
And that's
Mouth.
Mr. Stark is brash, but
not
I'm
Robert
sure
Downey
you
Jr.,
can
and
be
that's
trusted.
not Benedict
Wait.
Cumberbatch.
You seriously don't know who I am?
The fabric of magic is shifting, Johnny. The prophecy of the Midnight Sun is upon us.
Sorcerer
Your last
Sequise?
crusade
What?
cost me plenty.
I didn't say Sorcerer
This
Sequise.
time I intend to look after my own.
Hey, pal, I don't think you understand. Things are changing. 2 + 2 no longer equals 4. Up is sometimes down, and Strange here is actually starting to make sense.
No, I didn't.
Do I look like someone who gives a damn about any of that?
No, you look like you should be bouncing for the double deuce. Listen, all I know is hell's coming, and my pal here says
Gosh,
you
you,
can help.
Alice.
That's where you're wrong. Hell's not coming. It's already here. You're welcome, Robo-Man.
Iron Man?
Robo-Man, billionaire, inventor, supposedly famous.
It's okay. It's fine. I know what he meant.
Alright, first things first, we are going to go back to the town. And we're going to drop that down. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We come all the way
Okay.
out here, and the old man runs off with that precious page of yours. You could have at least left us some VIP passes for the carnival. Maybe blown up a few monsters on the way out.
Johnny Blaze has sacrificed a great deal for this world already. I am certain he will come around given time.
Alright.
So time was the one thing we didn't have. All right, let's just wrap this up. I think I've got sand in my nanopolymer weave.
Alright. Playing cards, how to play. There are 3 main types of cards, which represent hero abilities, attacks, skills, and heroics. Playing a card costs 1 card play. Use left or right on the key on the D-pad to select an ability card. Press A to activate it, then select a target and press A again to confirm the ability. Each turn you receive 3 card plays. Use attack cards to damage hero enemies and gain heroism. Attack cards damage enemies. All attacks grant 1 heroism when used. Some attacks have added effects such as knockback or stun. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna bump it back up to 40. But get us like about... Yeah. About one. Okay, so... Don't have enough heroism for air superiority, so we're just gonna go... So anyway, I started blasting. Okay.
This should be good.
Alright, move. Hey, oh!
Who designed your armor? Because it looks like junk.
It's them! Blast them!
Getting it done any way we know how.
Okay, oh!
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
Am I really gonna have to bring out the big guns for this?
Heroic cards are powerful and decisive. Playing heroic cards requires heroism. Tip: gain heroism by playing attack and skill cards. You just told us that!
Sure, why not? You might want to get that looked at.
Oh god, don't tell me. Okay, on my side, I am looking at the OBS window. I can see it there. I can see the game. I can see the chat box there. The game's a little faded out while it's like in the tutorial where it's showing stuff, but otherwise it looks fine to me. So, in other words, that's just the game. Whenever actual... Okay, well, I've got my OBS here, so I'll kind of... I see what you mean. Okay, this is fine. The pause menu is fine. Let me try something. Okay. Hello, Mario. How are you? I'm not gonna throw a Gordo at you this time. Yeah, no, I got it on story mode. I don't have it on any setting that's... Because, like, I'm seeing everything fine in the game window itself. That's the weird part. It's a he, Mario. Hello. Okay. All right, I'm reloading in the game. We'll see how this goes. I can and will call an audible as necessary. Well, all right then. Okay. We're going to have to try something different. I am not going to be able to stream this game, apparently, because it's just not working. Which is disappointing. Given everything, it might be an OBS issue. It's possible. It's possible. Alright, well, let me figure out what it is that I want to do here. You know what? I was going to do this at some point anyway. I got an idea. I still want to play an RPG. Yeah. The EDF games, aka games that arachnophobes like me cannot play. My friends. This is a game that I've already beaten a few times before. Looking at the splash screens, you can probably guess what it is. Yes, I know. It's stuck because I am changing the title. There we go. Title of the stream should be different now. Title of the stream should be different now. Also, give me a moment. I need to do something. I need to do something to the chat. So. Yeah. You were close with the persona guess. Yes, Yes, that is, in fact, the case. Okay. Yeah. See, I've noticed something about the chat that is making things a little bit difficult to see. So, I'm going to fix something here real quick. I am hoping now the chat will show up on screen a little bit better. Oh, right. I forgot last time I played this on my own. I switched the voice to Japanese. I also may have to adjust this game audio. Well, dear Alice, you're going to see the game now. As I said, I have played this before. I've beaten it before. And this is one of my favorite games of last year. Ah, there we go. Now the text shows up a lot better. Oh, thank God. By the way, can y'all hear the game well enough? And more accurately, can you hear me over it? Because like it sounds soft on my side. I may boost the volume a little bit here when I have a chance. Yeah, I'll adjust it. I'll adjust it.
いや、陛下は王の魔法を継ぐ希代の魔導士。心臓を一突きなど並大抵のものでは。王子殿下を襲った賊も突然城に現れた。神をも恐れの王族殺し。できる者がいるとすれば。
And this is why we use the accessibility options, darlings. It's almost like your queen thinks of such things for her subjects. And forgets to make subtitles for her videos, but I will also switch the voice back to English, because the English cast is really good. I didn't do it, I swear! Who could have been the devilish rogue who slayed the king in his sleep? Alright, voice selection English. There we go. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Just... Alright. Yeah, anime subtitles, got those. Okay. Camera shake off, because if I didn't have that turned off, I would go mad. I would go mad and I would be sick. I should put like a opaque, like black background over the text sometimes, because it does kind of still fade. Questions for another time. Right, we are going to start a new game, but we have a potential option here.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me
Yeah,
from
I'm
a
not going to
place
start New
beyond
Game
my
Plus.
sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are. The one who meets my eyes across a strange threshold.
They call me her. They call me Stacy. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Alright, so this shall be the name of something for later. Those of you who played this game already know, but please, don't spoil for the neophytes in the audience. In previous games, I have used my name, Tatamiya. But, I'm going to do something a little different this time. Regina Gladiora is Latin for Queen of Swords. Thus, Latin for Queen. Our seeker is the Queen. I.e. me.
Ah, a most
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a
You
curious
know I
thing
get vertigo
in
easily.
your eyes. My entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy.
But not the
But can
final
it
one.
truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you? If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination?
Sorry, I was switching off the phobia.
Would you call it a powerless creation?
Personally, I think there's a lot of power in fiction. I think there's a lot of power in creating. I think that art has a place in our society. Especially in a civilized society. Art, history, literature, music, video games. They all play a role. And why do I feel like this? Because I'm not a fucking boring idiot like the fascists that run our government.
More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds. This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself, so let this tale begin.
All right. But yeah, as a writer, I have a very strongly idealistic idea behind, what the role of fantasy in literature is, which is part of why I like this game so much, as we'll see. Regicide, no. I don't even have this unlocked right now because I have not, beaten the game on hard, and I'm not going to! But, I do have to admit, I have beaten this game on Storyteller before. And we can change the difficulty throughout, as we need to. If we need to bump it down to Storyteller, we can. If we want to bump it up for a little more challenge, we can do that also. For right now, since I've beaten it on Storyteller, I'm going to go one step up and play on easy. Oh no, I started out my first run playing on normal, and then I got to the boss and just realized that I had fucked myself over in so many ways.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead? Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words.
Hey, red-headed elf.
Is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners! No crown or church will save us!
Well, considering I don't
Lord
play Doom,
Luis will save us one
the
and all.
lady's way of playing Doom
All we
is
ask is no tribute.
not.
You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get one of
I
those?
don't want to set the world on fire, but they do.
Come on! Hey, keep it moving! Hurry it up! Next one!
Gee, a blue-haired anime boy with heterochromia. I wonder if that's our protagonist.
Look at you! What have we got here? He's an elder! So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital? Oh, what's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
Eldar, not Eldar.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
Like I just did. Yeah, like that.
He drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
And game over. Just kidding.
Aw, This place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
So, Gallica. She's like Navi, but adorable and not annoying. Also, gee, I wonder if that red-headed elf-looking lady's gonna be important. She kind of stuck out like a sore thumb in that group, didn't she? Alright.
Are you alright?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
I like how Gallica's got the emo-style pixie cut. Pixie cut, 'cause she's a fairy.
Think we'll make it?
You don't look hurt, though, so that's good news. I'm thinking we should find a place where we can see the whole area. Had to go help Mom with her stuff. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, we're barely starting the game. Hey. Elf Lady is not my waifu. We've got a ways to go before we meet my waifu. Anyway, use the movement key, or left stick, to move. Hold right trigger while moving to dash. Press B to dodge enemy attacks. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the menu app to see which way to go. You can view the tutorials you've seen before in the main menu by hitting the triple line button, or start button, or whatever you prefer to call it.
Let's go.
Alright. Memorandum. This is our lore Bible. Gallica. Gallica, a fairy who accompanies traveling boy on his journey, doubling as his chaperone for his special mission. Her diminutive size excludes her from participating physically in battles, but her special fairy traits allow her more proficiency than traveling boy when it comes to sensing magla and knowing magic. Though she can become heated when her personal values are tested, she is a reassuring travel companion. Culture. Sanctism. Sanctism, a monotheistic religion devoted to the worship of the one God, the Almighty. The religion of majority across the United Kingdoms. Its sanctors preach that uttering the prayer Closure with one's whole heart will reach God, bringing salvation. It is the state religion, and the sanctus hierarchy is deeply entwined with the kingdom's politics. Currently, the crown theocracy is at the heart of the kingdom's political affairs. Okay. Magic igniters. A tool that acts as a conduit for a magic power, without which people cannot perform magic. To own or use them, one must obtain a permit from the kingdom by passing a test, with some exceptions, as those serving in the state army. Igniters can be costly depending on power and specifications, and purchasing them is akin to buying land or housing. The expense is so great, buying more than one igniter would be difficult even with the entire lifetime income of the average commoner. I may abandon this bit. This is actually harder, pretty difficult on me for some reason. I don't know why. In order to prevent accidents and crime, the Crown Theocracy and Magic Association have exclusive production rights of igniters. Unauthorized production is considered a serious offense, with a C, because European. The time needed to cast magic depends on the user's skill, but can also be slightly impacted by the capabilities of the igniter itself. While using an igniter while sedentary poses little problem, activating an igniter while moving is difficult, and is thus advised to use them cautiously. Yeah, for some reason that is really hard for me to do, to kind of go back into that mechanical register for some reason, so I think I may abandon that bit. Gauntlet Runner, often called runners as shorthand, a general term for magic-powered semi-automated vehicles designed for traversing the wastelands and either overcoming or circumventing local wildlife threats and magical phenomena. Phenomena, do-do-do-do-do. Phenomena, do-do-do-do. Traveling the wilds on foot or even in a lightly armed carriage has historically been incredibly dangerous, making any long-distance trips a life-threatening risk. However, as cities and countries grew, so too did the demand for resources, many of which required transport in large quantities. The Gauntlet Runners filled the niche of an armed, sturdy vehicle that could help with transport and land development. Of course you were, Alice. Love you. There are smaller runners, roughly the size of an armed carriage with a simple deck addition, but it's more common to see models that walk on legs with an internal living area comparable to a modest house. Legs are more common in their design than wheels, partly because of their versatility on all manner of difficult terrain, but more so because adopting the remains and skeletons of large monsters as is more cost-effective and stronger than artificially creating all the components necessary. Those are our memorandums. According to our minimap, which I think I'm going to set to rotate with us here. If I can remember where to do that. Ah, crap. By the way, this game is not having the same problem that Midnight Suns did, correct? Y'all are able to see everything fine? Alright. Well, we gotta go this direction. I'm seeing something! Don't move! It's a lime.
Watch out!
Sandworm Valmo. Yeah, these look especially dangerous, so watch out! I don't think they've noticed us yet, though. Press left trigger to use Phase Sight. This ability lets you see what Gallica senses in the environment. So this is kind of like kind of like the third sight from Persona 5 Royal. When you see an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown. Enemy unknown. Huh, we got XCOM in here after all. Prepare as best you can.
Okay.
Alright. Run. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster. Moving at the speed of sound. Quickest Zelda around. Stuck in a new location.
Look!
We got a situation. Stuck in a new location without any explanation. No time for relaxation. Yes, I just did the Sonic X theme
Just
song.
checking, but
yes, I'm a dork.
You do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say.
What was the plot again?
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
It's as though music is playing directly in my mind. The effect of Gallica's magic is inspiring.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
My friends, the explanation for the diegetic music that we hear everywhere. Fairy magic!
Look. Over there. Let's go.
Oh, I don't doubt it. You know, roll 34 is a thing. Alright. Magic. A general term for the technique that consumes power to cause phenomena that bend the laws of nature. It has a wide range of applications, from modest use in daily life to destructive power in war. However, as magic igniters, which require a state permit for ownership, are required for people to be able to use magic, many cannot wield magic. Music and magic. An unusual variety of magic that causes the listener to become aware of their state of mind through the form of sound and music. As it is a modest form of magic with seemingly no utility on the battlefield, it is considered a meaningless trifling skill in society, and thus is rarely used. Fuck you! Fuck you, Log Rider! Although, you know, Fey magic having to do something with, like, music and being tied into music, honestly, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, y'all met me.
Watch out!
Grab that as I go. Got a couple medicinal herbs. You know, size plays a thing else, and that's the most I'm going to say about that.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia. The year is 785.
The place is Babylon
Uchronia
5.
is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built.
Suddenly the protagonist stumbled into the plot
By
of
the
Dune.
story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
O great seeker, bearer of fantasy empowered. Hear my wish and come forth from thy epic of glory to grant me thy guidance. Does that mean the fairy is secretly Zendaya? I don't know.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead!
I mean, that's what the subtitles are there for. 700's fantasy racism!
I was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
careful!
Hurry!
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid!
If I had street smarts, I wouldn't almost have been eaten by a worm a bit ago.
We're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
Also,
Capital's
apparently the city
incredible.
has the Millennium
Just look at all the
Millennium
different
puzzle
tribes.
stuck in the middle
You
of it.
never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside. Not that it's very balanced. I see more Clamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elda kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination. Shh, careful.
I'll take
who
your word
hears
for it,
you
Alice,
say
and please don't continue that
But
line
it's
of
just
conversation.
like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Overhearing exposition. How come we don't have a British accent compared to everyone else?
Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask
There's a
this of
secret,
you.
and yet vapes are a
But
thing.
there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to.
Exposition,
Will you
exposition.
infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
And we know that was a memory because it was in sepia tone.
Hey, are you listening? Well, I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
So?
Do you know where we're going? Feel free to admit you're lost and ask me for advice. Press right bumper to open the local map. If you're unsure of what to do, try pressing Y. Gallica always has good ideas. Or so she thinks. Press up in safe areas like towns to save your progress.
Whatever will I do?
I'm actually going to go ahead and save. Alright, and get us into the memorandum screen.
Whatever will I do?
And, I'm finished soda. Gonna get me some water, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to use the restroom and get some water. Note to self. Next time I'm at work, make sure I bring my water bottle back with me. Alrighty. Let's go through and look at our various different things, starting with the Kingdom of Uchronia. Kingdom of Uchronia, a now union of allied kingdoms, spans the Kingdom of Uchronia, the Principality of Oceania, and the Principality of Montario, Uchronia being the suzerain, with its king holding authority over all three kingdoms. The original king Hythlodaeus was this United Nations' first ruler, and is often referred to as the Founder King. The continent is surrounded by fast-running currents, and ships can only set anchor from the southern island's inland sea, where the otherwise swift currents are less violent. As a result, there have been few invasions from overseas, and the three countries have achieved long histories. Well, that sounds like a dumbass kid, honestly. Right? The capital of the kingdom is Grand Trad, the largest city in the kingdom, located in north-central Uchronia. The most widespread religion is Sanctism, established as a state religion under the reign of the most recent monarch, King Hythlodaeus V. Royal capital, Grand Trad. The nation's largest city, capital of both the Kingdom of Uchronia and the United Kingdoms at large. Also referred to as the royal capital, being the home and palace of the palace and seat of the royal bloodline. Known for its solid ramparts, a site which has long been emblematic of the city itself. Okay. However, when the massive regolith Grand Cathedral was built, the building's grandeur became the new symbol of Grand Trad. Let's learn about the various different peoples of the world, starting with the Elder Tribe, which our heterochromatic protagonist is a part of. The Elder Tribe, the ninth tribe, distinct from the commonly known 8 tribes, they are condemned by the Sanctus Church for inheriting a, quote, dangerous magic heretical to the teachings of the Church, unquote. Their population is so small that to even see one in public is rare, and they face greater discrimination than any other tribe. In fact, many outside the main cities don't believe they exist. Each of the 8 tribes possess unique physical traits making them recognizable at a glance, such as Clemar's horns or the Rusante's long ears. The Elder tribe, however, bears no such distinguishing feature, and are thus regarded as inferior buildings. Clemar tribe. Clemar tribe composes the largest population in all of the allied kingdoms. Their most distinctive features are the horns, which grow on both sides of their head. Clemars have a broad diversity of facial and body types, which has essentially made them average. The Uchronian royal family is Clemar, and members of this tribe hold a majority of important positions within the government, leading many Clemars to internalize the belief that they are the kingdom's most preeminent tribe. Clemars value freedom and dislike illogical restraint. They enjoy cultivating discussion, but do not always consider the situation or appropriateness of doing so, which occasionally leads to conflict. However, some studies suggest this disposition is what drives them to seek governmental positions and other important offices. Dangerous magic banned by the church. What? The ability to have your own personal OST? Actually, hold that thought wrong. They are certainly the everyman race, but hold that thought. Rusante tribe, one of the most populous tribes of the United Kingdom, second only to the Clemar. Long pointed ears are their most distinguishing feature. They often boast excellent physiques, which has given them superior martial prowess. Risante women are stronger than most men of other tribes. Many inevitably work in the military and often hold key offices. They are considered as influential as the Clemar, and the true tribes are sometimes called the prevailing tribes. Many Risante pride themselves on outperforming others in strength. While this can be perceived as self-disciplined competitiveness, on the flip side, there are many with a belligerent temperament, obsessed with proving superiority in any situation. Harapus tribe. A tribe recognizable by bestial ears and a tail. There are many variations in their hair and skin colors, including cold-colored skin not seen in other tribes. They are physically adept and often honest with their emotions, giving them a reputation for hedonism, for better or for worse. They are often drawn to parties and festivities, and while this happy-go-lucky charm is often to their credit, it can also be seen as recklessness. Due to this stereotype, they are often looked down upon by other tribes, which prevents them from securing a foothold in politics, despite being nearly as populous as the Risante and Clemar tribes. The discrimination against them is especially obvious in large cities. Last but not least, let's hear about the Prince of Ukraine. The son and heir to the throne of King Hythlodaeus V. More than 10 years ago, a mysterious attack on the royal palace left him afflicted with a deadly curse. The curse took its toll on his body, and though he bravely endured treatment, his recovery was interrupted several years later when he and his closest aides suddenly vanished from the castle without a trace. The king exhausted all possible means to find him, but was ultimately unsuccessful. He was formally declared deceased 3 years ago, and a royal funeral was held in his honor. Alright, so we are on San Lumio Street. As you can see, there are a few things we've got there. I don't think we can go to any of them right now.
Elden rubbish.
Yeah, no, we can't go anywhere right now. So we just gotta go this way. King Hythlodaeus V, suddenly in flashing back to the adventures of the USS Balsa would
be out there slinging
just call him
spells like a
Harry.
master if I had one of those.
It's a fantasy story, Rob.
I guess that's the big city for you.
They gotta have
Everyone and
weird
their
names.
mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
Not interested.
Not really my thing.
You're not even a little interested? This is military-grade stuff, right? Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air.
Also, my arms are clipping into my torso.
I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are
There
you
wouldn't be a
new to our
VTuber
fair
stream
city?
without Scout,
Well,
huh?
I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. But I'm
Military grade
getting
stuff.
ahead
So
of
made by the
myself.
lowest bidder?
I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
I gotta know.
How much is it?
How would you even know what the royal scepter looks like to begin with?
Oop, I accidentally skipped.
You've really never heard of it. Wow. Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty.
Why is that a human
Passed down
cage on
through
top of the
generations.
scepter?
If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power. More practically, you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
You'll find out later. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll keep that in mind.
A word of caution, then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway,
Well, that was
we don't
fucking
have time
ominous.
Chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Also,
Let's head there.
wood. We got some more memorandums. Magla, a technical term for magic power that serves as the basis for magic. There are varying amounts in all things found in nature, including people, plants, and animals. Because magla sometimes crystallizes in areas of high concentration, some scholars theorize that magla may be physical particles too small to be seen with the naked eye. Royal Scepter. An ornate cane-like scepter passed down through the generations of the Uchronian royal family, proof of their right to rule. A magical instrument of extraordinary capabilities, powerful enough to induce natural disasters. It can only be wielded by the king, and the popularly termed, quote, royal magic, unquote, it commands, serves as both a pillar of the king's authority and a deterrent to war. Consequently, any king of Uchronia must be well versed in magic, and the boon of royal lineage is not enough to ensure succession to the throne. Historically, there have been many cases where an offshoot member of the prince's family has become king, when the bloodline's most direct inheritor was judged not to have enough magical aptitude to wield the royal scepter. In other words, the royal scepter is a magical tactical nuke. And its royal authority is essentially due to mutually assured destruction. The royal magic, a powerful magic passed down through the generations of Uchronian kings, invoked through a unique magic igniter called the royal scepter. It has tremendous power that can bring about anything the king desires. There are several records of its use in the long history of the kingdom, be for revolutionary or oppressive aims, but each is described as a cataclysmic disaster. It continues to represent a strong deterrent power to the royal family and kingdom.
Oh. Give it a fool, I say. Who else can it be?
Oh, yeah, it does kind of strike as a thing that Rum has yet to come across, I think, in Fire Emblem Three Houses. Oh, you already know. Where the fuck did the Garthans get ICBMs? It's magic.
All right.
I don't have to explain it. Okay, anyway. I was hoping we'd blend in with the crowd and no one would notice that you're an Elder, but people here have sharper eyes than I thought. We don't want to draw attention, but hiding your tribe is only going to make it worse. People may insult you, but do your best to stand tall. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but it's for the sake of the mission. And on that note, the recruitment center we're looking for should be just ahead. Alright, another memorandum. Recruitment center. A center located in every city for people to apply to join the army. For those without family or means, volunteering is one of the quickest ways to earn money and social credibility. Recruitment is not always open, but concerns about public safety due to the sudden death of the king, as well as monster outbreaks in the area, has led to an unusually long recruitment period in the royal capital. And Fordham. Aestivum Fordham, the 78th Sanctifex of the Sanctus Church, the state religion of the United Kingdom. He holds the highest authority within Sanctism, and, as such, is the leader of the crown theocracy. Despite hailing from the Roeg tribe, rather than the more common Clemar or Rusanti tribes, he enjoys a broad base of support. In the turmoil following the sudden death of the previous king, many view him as something of an interim king, given his position as the leader of the moderate faction. Yeah, that sounds about right for Drakengard.
I'm out of ideas.
Dear me!
Isn't
That must be
Drakengard
the
like a
recruitment center.
prequel to Nier?
I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
I'm pretty sure that would hurt my chances, Gallica, if I knocked him dead. Don't be suspicious! Don't be suspicious!
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Drakengard being a prequel to Nier, that explains a lot,
turn
doesn't
your
it?
arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right, next. Hurry it up.
Gee, a snarky nobleman. I wonder if he'll be
elder.
important.
I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those. So, what brings you to enlist?
Because the rich people don't want to fight, so they make us do it. Alright. It could be funny to go with one of these other ones, but like, honestly, let's be honest. Like,
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
this answer is very important. Why is this answer important?
Because it's going to determine our starting stat distribution and what we're strongest at moving forward.
As such, I'm stronger than Imlik, mostly focused on increasing melee power. I've got a sharp mind, magic. I can take a lot of punishment, endurance, and HP. I'm small but quick, agility and speed. Lucky, increases our chances to get critical hits. I've done sharp mind in the past, and having a good magic stat is really good, and a wide variety of things for a protagonist, but I think this time I want to focus on physical prowess.
I'm stronger than I look.
With arms like that, you'd have to be. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
You know, Captain, you really need to learn how to find a hairdresser that actually has a sense of fashion and style. Alright, the name of the story's protagonist. Now, it should be noted that canonically, the English name of the protagonist is Wilhelm. Is Will or William. In the past, I have named him Wilhelm, which is the German canonical name. In basically every language available, there is some derivation of will or, willpower that is the name, or connected to some royalty for the region. What? There we go. It was held for possible bullying is what it was. Okay. But yeah. So yeah, in every region, the name is usually some variation on will or something related to royalty for the various different regions. Now, of course, I live in the United States of America, where we supposedly do not have any kind of aristocracy or kings or anything like that.
Unless you count billionaires in the 1%.
So I don't have that to go by. And obviously, can't name him after myself because he's a guy. If I'm going to name him something related to myself, that is also connected to royalty. There's one name I can think of. One name that's tied to it. One name that is related to Titania by way of Shakespeare. That is, of course, Robin, as in Robin Goodfellow. What, you thought I was going to name him Oberon? Robin Goodfellow,
You know your
aka
letters,
Pop.
do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property, so if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next!
You break it, you bought it. Got it. A long line. Guess we've got no choice but to wait our turn. Now there are some people we can talk to, so...
Whatever.
You're so young. Are you enlisting too? Well, not much choice if you don't have money or a job. Reeve makes the world go round, as it were. You want a magic igniter? Join the queue. Cutting's only gonna get you chewed out. Talk to this Papriest back here. Name him Prospero. Wrong Shakespeare play. That's The Tempest. They said the tribe don't matter in the army, but they'll probably put me up front as a meat shield. Not that I can find better work. I wish I could have Count Louis, but he's built on that, so even a Parapus could have had a chance.
Oi there!
What's the world coming to?
Blast you! I don't do it least because I heard you can make a quick reeve here, but make you work alongside creepy Elder? Paprius I can deal with, but Elder right ominous. Quit your gawking! Well, I could tell a guard you looked at me funny, you'd be marched to the gallows before you could blink. I don't think anyone would care what an elder has to say. You dang! So you better shape up. Cause I need a man. Let him sing when he whines. Someone like him would just be a waste of energy.
Oi there!
I better shape up. Cause I'm an elder. And I can't get my ass killed. Talk to the young and noble.
Whoa.
You enlisting as well? The line starts behind me, if so. Or was there something else you needed? Really a noble? I take it you overheard my interview? Yes, guilty as charged. I'm a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Well, let's just say I have my own circumstances. I'm volunteering to fight in order to protect the kingdom. Foolish or not. Alright, well, let's jump in the line. Rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you.
I heard they get sightings.
Delayed the point. Yeah, and it probably. I mean, in fairness, like I have like the stream chat popping up, like from Twitch itself. So part of it is, I think, the fact that there's ever so slightly a delay on y'all's side of when you see me acting to stuff, and like maybe a second or two delay overall, just simply because, you know, streaming things and whatnot. So it's probably something to do with that.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like, human...
Yeah, man.
Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others.
Mob scales!
Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it! There's a priority around here.
Be patient, jackass.
They're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear.
Excuse you? We are 18 years old. We are not a child. At least I'm pretty sure that's still age of adulthood in Uchronia for Elda. Huh. Like, I know in D&D various different, like species have different ages of maturity simply because of, like, lifespans and how they grow up and stuff. Is that different for these different tribes of people? I'm gonna be thinking about that all day.
It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
Boy!
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Roussant strength?
He's about to get decked. Alright, here's your shit. It's the best we got. Right, here's your shit. It's the best we got. Now fuck off. Next!
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Tell him that.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thank you.
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
You obtained the Cinder Igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway.
I mean, he's the one with the process. Yeah.
It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you
Cu
must
Chulainn.
focus on surviving.
Hello? Are you going to rub up against things, or are you going to lay down? Hey. Hi. Hello, buddy. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that meow? Did you hear him meow? He was saying hi. Cu Chulainn was saying hi. Did you hear him meow? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy boy. Hey, hey, hey. Mama's water. Mama's water. And there he goes. It's the war room. No fighting in the war room. You know, it probably Okay. All right. Cut the stream off. Yeah, stopped, restarted the stream. Hopefully that will get us back in line.
Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I see it. I see it very quickly. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so we're back in line for right now. Jump in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you.
Sure, I guess.
I gotta say, I've been curious.
Yeah, I think with the stopped frames, we kind of got further and further off, was the deal. So I think that's what caused it.
Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Hey, why does this fantasy novel look like... This fantasy novel looks like something less that would be written in the medieval world, and more like scenes from the Dresden Files books.
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Oh my, this really is a fantasy.
Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over. In such a world, there is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor.
Well, you know what they say about sufficiently advanced science? You know, it being indistinguishable from magic?
Towers of glass that reach the heavens.
Who knows?
Nights with
Let me
no
know.
dark
This reality could
shadows.
be playing out on holodeck
Busy
somewhere.
streets
Oh,
will
don't
travel.
get into simulation theory, please. That shit scares the hell out of me.
And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. I see. No magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy.
I feel like
But
we're
it's
starting to
strange
get
feel
delayed
envious of a
again.
fictional world.
That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a kick. Madokin! Yeah. I feel like we might be getting a little bit behind again. So I may have to adjust settings to make things a little more... I may have to like stabilize the bitrate on my side and like set it up that way instead of going with automatic, because I'm kind of wondering if that's causing drop frames. Kind of wonder if life is a long game of Disco Elysium. Not enough communism.
Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Well, guess I'll just read more later.
Yeah, like, some delay is popping up. I think it got worse over time was the deal, simply because of the number of frames that have been dropped. So, it is possible that we will get as far behind as we did earlier. I hope not, but it's possible. And like, I have timestamps of messages viewable on my view of the chat, just so I can kind of gauge the difference between when I say something and when y'all respond.
Good night.
Yeah. Yeah, the delay started out normal and got it. Yeah, that's dropped frames. That's dropped frames. Might need to change something. Yeah. Yeah. Do not do. Okay, there we go. All right. And we're back. We're back. Right. No, it wasn't a crash. It wasn't a crash. I did that on purpose. What I did was, it was on like automatically set bitrate, which was very low, and it was kind of going up around 12,000. What I've done is I have set that flat to 6,000 in hopes that that will decrease the number of frames that we're dropping. So, all right, I'm already seeing no drop frames in OBS, so we may have figured out what to do. Okay, so. Alright. Okay. Yeah, so at the sound of my voice, it will be around 5:05 p.m. Central Time. Someone say go. Okay. From and you were talking suddenly stream stop, press here to reload. Yeah, I took care of that. It is 5:06 now, by the way. So I'm gonna give you a code phrase and I wanna see you repeat it. So, people in the chat, as soon as you hear me say, all right then, type in the chat, all right then. We're going to go on 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, all right then. Type it in the chat. Oh, now it's just a buffering. Like, oh,
shouldn't you be resting?
Fuck. Refresh the stream? Okay, yeah, okay. Okay.
I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book.
So
you said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you?
Right. Also, hi, Aubrey.
Our lives are decided
darling.
at birth.
How are you?
By tribal purity.
Are you doing better today, darling?
Or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic. And no one should have to suffer.
Not much in delay.
Someone needs to fix... You okay?
I see the problem. The prince has sitcom illness.
Don't push yourself so hard.
The prince has soap opera illness.
I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero?
So you're holding out for a hero? Holding out for a hero to the end of the night?
When all seems lost. My father told me
Generic
that.
fantasy illness, yes.
In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't
Better
give up.
than yesterday? Aw,
In my ideal
I'm
world,
glad to hear that,
People
darling.
can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter.
Love you, Aubrey. Kisses.
Not that I expect it will be easy. I believe in you.
Believe in the
Familiar
me that
words.
believes in you.
When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it.
Well, there's just not
Let's
in
do
British
it.
accents.
You'll be a hero. Trust me.
I can't really answer that question.
Damn it, I knew you'd say that. What is it that you knew I would say, just so I know where you are? By the way, it's Aubrey with 2 E's at the end.
I won't give up either.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, you're not that far behind. Okay.
Trust me.
We're heterochromatic commoner. You know, I've read while traveling in a vehicle before. It's fun to do, but because I get motion sickness real bad, that can lead to bad places. Why didn't you kiss him, you fool? He was sickly to the point of dying. That could be your only chance.
There's a reason for that.
Until
A very good
arrival
one.
at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
I wonder how far we've come. Let's find our destination, the northern border fort. So King Robin is out on an adventure to save his childhood crush by looking for a guy. Hey, we don't know at all what they look like. This rescue job is going hilariously badly, and we've just started. You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use movement keys to highlight the location you want to learn about, then press A. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we'll go. See, I knew what you were doing there. Yeah. I like that episode of History of Power Rangers too. Okay.
This place here.
The Northern Border Fort, a fortress built to defend Grand Trad during the Annex War. After long disuse, it is now manned due to frequent monster sightings.
Hey, don't forget.
This is where our contact should be, so hopefully we find him quickly.
Okay then.
What we can do for now is rest. We have a big day tomorrow.
The carriage transporting the new recruits arrives at its destination.
Who said that? Who said that? Where did that voice come from?
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
See, if that was Napa, it sounded a little more like this. Not gruff enough to be Napa.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time.
Or you can just use your username, that works too.
Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my comrades.
Great. Wonderful. He's monologuing.
Spare us this drivel.
Amen to that, brother.
Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you?
No, he got that rank because he probably got that rank because he's the only one that survived. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of hard to explain.
It's hard to explain.
Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Oh, change means you actually have to do shit and not just like give speeches to people?
I honestly wish their Democrats had agreed with that, because then we might not be in the situation we're in.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Ugh, nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
Yeah, it's very much a case of, we should do something. Should we do something? We should do something. Should we do something? I'm changing, etc., etc.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman.
Wait, hold on. Before we have our duel, I have to know something very important. Is this holy ground? Does this fortress constitute holy ground? Was it ever, like, sanctified by the Sanctus Church? Because I need to know these things before we get into a sword fight, because let's just say if it's holy ground, there's gonna be trouble.
Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time, but only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
Yeah, well, in the end, there can be only one, jackass.
Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll.
I see what you did
Leon
there,
Stroll,
Alice.
son
I
of the
see
Count
what
of
you did
Harrier.
there.
And you are?
I can't tell you. No. I'm not gonna... I like being a snarky bastard. Or I like Robin being a snarky bastard, me being a snarky bitch. I don't like being a snarky bitch that much.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Call me Robin. No, not Mimir. Pop.
By the skin of my teeth!
There are some who call me...
Where was I? Right.
Tim?
As for you, fresh meat.
Someone help!
Well. Shit.
Is that a soldier?
Yes, he was.
Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Is that a soldier? No, it's a prince. It's the prince of the Principality of Montario. Of course it's a soldier. He's wearing the same outfit you are.
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Message for you, sir. He's unconscious.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death. Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the poor bastard's wounds.
Of course you are. Send us off to die to do the hard work. You get all the glory. I know you're kind.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause?
My dude! Have you not heard of the saying, discretion is the better part of valor?
The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's Royal Army. Swallow your fear, fight with pride, and we'll all have medals this time tomorrow!
Bravely ran away, bravely ran away. When danger reared its ugly head, he bravely turned his tail and fled.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it.
Look, I get the idea of people joining the military for a better life because that's very real reality for most of the countries that we are dealing with, both host streamer and viewer. But like, your first thought when somebody comes in, bloodied to hell, collapsing at your captain's feet is, fuck yeah, I'm gonna get rich! All I'm saying is, I think I know who my meat shields are.
Let's go!
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Is there a delay that's increasing, by the way? Is there an increasing delay? I kind of feel like there might be.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Never mind. What fairy? I don't see a fairy.
Fairy. I didn't see a fairy.
Oh, fairy, I didn't see a fairy. Shit, there's a fairy right there!
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me. And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
Okay, fairy.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Besides, I heard some, these stories from, across the sea about how, a boy with a fairy is supposed to be, really significant. get in some kind of chosen one or something. So, you know, someone traveling with a fairy, you know, we kind of wanted to keep that on the DL.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
If you got what I was referencing, put it in the chat.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. I may have heard that song a few times. At work. This past week.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
New ally, Stroll. Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility, has become your ally.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone.
Yeah, I mean, shit, this dude didn't even get to go to boot camp. At least give him that much before sending him off to battle.
Yeah, I get a very distinct feeling that that's kind of been suspended on account of needing warm bodies to throw at things.
I just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
Let's stroll to our destination.
I hope we find out.
Alice, you're lucky you're cute.
Okay?
Also, why does that banner look like it's got a backwards Tumblr tee on it? How much you want to better contact with now in the stomach of some monster?
Here we go.
You're running with such purpose. What was it you were talking about? You said something about your ally? You said something about your ally?
Actually...
Oh, it's nothing. I was just worried about the soldiers inside.
I see.
I see. Well, whatever the case, this situation concerns me too. Let's go inside. Yeah, it's either a backwards Tumblr tee or a weird-looking Facebook F, and I don't want to reference Facebook. Right. Anyway, new memoranda! Starting with magma crystals. A crystallized cluster of magma that forms naturally in places where high concentrations are left to fester, though scholars have recently developed methods to create them artificially. The color of the crystals depends on the formation process and its impurities. High-purity natural crystals are indispensable in producing high-performance igniters. As a result, some value them higher than gems and precious metals. Areas where crystals are abundant are often claimed in the name of the crown as mining sites. However, people have long whispered that magma crystals are dangerous to those who deal in them. Such statements are largely regarded as hearsay because there is little evidence to support it, but recently even the state army has grown more cautious with them as reported incidents are on the rise. History of the Northern Border Fort. A defensive fort on the northern edge of Ukrainian territory, also bordering the country of Oceania to the west. Built before the kingdom's unification, this old stronghold has outlived its political and strategic relevance, and is most often used as a training ground for new soldiers. Or, apparently, very soon, a graveyard for them. People. Stroll. Leon Stroll, a young man of the Clemar tribe, met at the recruitment center in Grand Trad, a genial youth who values justice with a good head on his shoulders. He comes from a noble family, but seems to have complex circumstances which led him to enlist in the army, typically a commoner profession. Though new recruits grumble at being ordered to refer to each other by their surnames in order to prevent overfamiliarity, Stroll doesn't seem to mind. Wonder if Oceania has a high group of PMCs in it? Right. And a little bit more about our fantasy novel. The book Robin carries with him. It is a memoir-style novel depicting a country with neither magic nor a notion of tribes, where people are not discriminated by birth. Quite literally, a fantasy world. It was designated as a forbidden text by the Sanctus Church 10 years prior, and most copies are thought to have been burned, making it hard to come by in present day. It is a well-bound book that would be unusual for a commoner to own. With that in mind, let's go.
This is...
Anime cutscene powers, go! I know. They are huge.
That's human.
Stand your ground! Charge it! Pursue!
Correction, Rom. It's the 700s.
Damn it.
Damn, this is horrific. So many dead.
Oh.
Chris, I hope you're safe.
Hurry.
There's no time to waste. If we look, we may still find some to draw breath. You notice what that monster was referred to as? A human. None of the tribes are referred to as humans, but those monsters are. Alright. Well, let's go around and poke into every possible corner that we can. Because there is stuff.
Hey, you found something!
Medicine.
This is bad.
Oh, Dix! Get back! We've called company!
What?
What's the deal with this one? It feels similar to that monster from earlier. It's smaller, but is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. Wait, if it's a human, do we even stand a chance? All the more reason we can't just let it be. Trust me, I have some history with them. See, Alice? This is why I love you. I was thinking the exact same thing. Did you, Tamamon?
What do you think?
Besides, our only hope, right now is to join forces and strike as one. Would you not agree?
Huh.
I'm glad you've got your wits about you. With you here, we might just get through this.
Got it?
Look, if we don't stand a chance against that thing if we attack it separately. We can only fight it if we work out a plan together.
Take care of it, please.
Understand? The two of us, working as one. I'll trust your judgment on the timing of the attack. Press Y to engage in a squad battle alongside your allies. You can press Y at any time, but if you use X attacks to stun enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with X to deplete the enemy's break gauge that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
This battle's out.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Opening volley. Got us some cheap damage to begin with. When engaging in squad battle against a stunned enemy, one party member will perform an advantageous initial attack. In addition, enemies remain stunned at the start of battle. Be sure to take advantage of this. In squad battles, press X to attack with your equipped weapon, or Y to use skills which consume MP. Performing an action will spend one turn icon, the little crystal things up on the bar at the top, seen at the top of the screen. When all turn icons are consumed, the opponent's round begins.
Let's go!
Mage fire!
Fire!
Homoapo!
A tough one!
Burn to us!
Unscathed triumph!
Wrong opponent.
Yes, if we manage to get through the battle without taking any damage ourselves, Usually doing it in perhaps one round, though not always. Under certain circumstances, it can take 2, but still. As long as we come out of it with no damage, our experience, mag, and money all get a nice little boost.
I think we're in the clear.
All right!
Whew! We pulled through somehow! We're alive, and that's all I could ask. Let's press forward while we still can. Yeah, this is, in fact, this is specifically from Studio Zero, which is kind of an offshoot dev.
Come on!
Quick!
Okay.
From Main Atlas.
Get in there and finish him off!
Oh, yeah, it is. It takes a lot of cues from Persona intentionally.
I won't hold back! Burn!
Last one down.
That's
Dead.
the power of fire!
And dead. Got some ragged fur, and our unscathed bonus,
Okay.
and a level.
I feel stronger.
Alright, so we automatically get 1 point hiccup, which, again, is based on the stat that we picked from that one question earlier. But we also get additional points to allocate ourselves. In this case, I'm going to take that skill point, and put it into magic, because as previously mentioned, magic is a good stat to work on for our protagonists. You'll see why later on.
I think we're in the clear.
I think that may actually be the way that we're supposed to go. We're gonna see.
Be careful.
This battle's ours.
This could be our chance.
Go!
Promotenta! My friends, we're fighting teeth. Now, honestly, I can see more games appearing in this universe. And I'd be down for that.
It's okay. We can do that.
Right. But yes, we just fought a tooth. We just fought a sentient
I think
tooth.
we're in the clear.
We're fighting teeth. Does that make Gallica the Tooth Fairy?
They saw us! On your toes, everyone!
We have the edge!
Right. Let's settle this quick!
Alice. No sense burning empty on the teeth when we can kill him with a single sword swipe. Single sword swipe. That's harder to say than it sounds. Single sword swipe, single sword swipe, single sword swipe. See?
I think we're in the clear. All that for? If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
A revival medicine, otherwise known as our Phoenix Down. Yeah. Yeah, Hashino is a key name for Persona games. How do you imagine the kind of cavities a sword could give? Forget cavities. Trying to bite down on that would just break the tooth outright.
Wait.
Hold on.
Be careful.
There's another one. If it spots us, this could get nasty.
Hey!
Well, we have the element of surprise. We could catch it off guard if we strike now, right? If you manage to successfully attack an enemy without being seen using X, there's a chance their entire break cage will deplete at once for an instant stun.
Okay.
Let's push through! This is our chance!
We make the first
volley?
The power of fire!
The same thing we have been doing. Kind of.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Whew. That should do it.
Alright, break the barrels.
Great fight.
Grab the medicinal
Keep it.
herb. And up the stairs.
Look.
Come on! This battle's ours.
Yeah.
Give it my all. Let's go.
Stay calm, everyone.
A tough one.
Bad puppy.
Even easier than expected.
We barely
That'll do
even
it.
got into the battle music. Dying soldier.
Oh.
He's breathing. He's badly wounded. And Nelda, don't bloody touch me. I'm in a bad enough spot without you making it worse. Monster showing up was your fault, wasn't it? Bad luck follows you people. Of course. This is how it ends. Damn it. Damn it all to bloody hell. Soldier appears to be dead. Well, he would still be alive if he weren't such a racist. C-word.
Run.
You're so young. A fresh recruit. Get away from here, now. That thing is up ahead.
No.
There's more soldiers left alive, right? We can't just run and leave them be. You're too late. That monster. We can't. Run away. Stay away from that thing. The soldier's body is lying completely still. Hey, Dad!
Oh.
Hey.
Damn it! Oh, damn, Dodger! And I knew this fort was cursed. That's why your horror attacked.
Hey.
Calm down. It's not his fault the human appeared. You must know that, surely. But everyone's dead. They all have families. Help me, Elder. I don't care anymore. I don't want to die.
Damn it.
Well, he died. Does this whole stream like count the Monty Python references? That's y'all's deal.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
I don't mind y'all doing that. I'm probably not going to. I varied my references, thank you very much. As evidenced by the earlier Highlander one. Wait!
You...
Yeah, those sighing soldiers needed them as... Yes! Yes, they did! But since they're dicks... and died before we could help them... You two, you're perhaps searching for someone.
I get it now.
I thought as much. Now it makes sense. Why hide this from me? I trust you have a good reason. Well, to tell you the truth...
What?
That cry. Is that the human from earlier?
Was that?
It sounded like it came from the top of that tower. Maybe there's still soldiers fighting it there.
Hurry!
We'll handle our personal matters later. Rescuing any survivors takes precedence. To the top of the tower!
Let's hurry.
Of course it's in the highest point. Alright. Run.
Strike through! This is our chance!
I thought forward! And we'll win this!
Run,
Let's
run,
go.
strike.
Fire!
Run, strike, now slash.
The next one will fall just as easy. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Rockin' and rollin'. All through the fort I'm strolling. Some humans popped up and attacked. Fun! I said humans. Stop it now! Let's kick up our agility.
Looks like we're safe for now.
You see what I was talking about in regards to varied references?
They found us. Get ready.
We have the edge.
Let's settle this quick.
I won't hold back. Burn! Stay sharp.
Down.
Okay.
We've got
Power of fire.
Stop it now!
They chose the wrong opponent.
Is there other tea in here? Oh, no, apparently I got those two alders. Okay.
If you see a use for it, I say take it with you.
More medicine. Alright, we're gonna go back this way. And around here. And slash this barrel. And kill this doggo.
Let's give him a fight.
I'm fast, and we'll win this.
Still up.
Slash!
I think I'm getting used to this.
Minaldo Buster!
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
Broken igniter. The human's gonna come. Put me in the coconut. I did it. I did it. And now like oh. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Stop it now.
Let's push through. Okay. Let's give this all we
That
got.
was a critical hit on that strike. With the British accents, I keep expecting someone to say they're doing
Next one will fall just as easy.
Careful, we've got company.
Let's give him a fight.
I'll give it my all.
Right.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
More sword
Be
strikes.
careful. There's more of them.
So many sword strikes. We could.
How's
We
that?
can
have
make
the edge.
Smash Brothers fans mad.
Still up. Just one left.
They're down.
Keep it up, burn!
Behold the power of the Monada!
There's no way I'm stopping here.
Behold the Monada's power! Hi.
Come on! This is our chance.
I'm forward, and we'll win this.
Wrong timeline, but yeah, I know.
They chose
Did
the
our
wrong
first strike
opponent.
kill the tooth? Our first strike killed the tooth.
That'll do it.
We killed the tooth with our opening volley. Okay then. I swear, the protagonist in the next Smash, whenever the hell that is. I mean, yeah, Rex said that he loved Pyre, that he loved Nia and everybody.
And he fucking meant it. Polycule cannon, motherfuckers.
Roof is just up ahead. Might I have a moment? If I'm honest, I have my doubts there could be survivors. Facing that monster together may not even save anyone at this point. But I'm going to do it anyway. It's a noble thing to do. Isn't that just throwing your life away? Why do this if it's possibly for nothing? Because there's a chance that if there's even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time. I could never live with myself. This time...
Hey.
And you plan to forge ahead despite the risk. I take it you refuse to die until you found whoever it is that you're searching for. But I still haven't found who I'm looking for. Also, I won't let you die up there.
That's true, but...
I can't just leave you to die up there. I'm touched. Even in a situation like this, you worry more about others than for others than yourself. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message and the prince will die. We have no choice but to press on. Press
heading
on!
out.
And on! And on! Well then, lend me your strength.
What do you
Into
think?
the giant-ass door.
Yep.
This feeling. Anyway, the human from earlier is up there. What should we do? Let's go. I like the nightlife, baby. Night spelled with a K-N. Try not to do anything rash. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck!
Damn! Such tremendous power.
Well, if I had to describe this spot in one word, it'd be cadaverific. Damn, such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Yes, it does.
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow!
Peril!
Damned humans! It was all because of them!
We'll just have to make it work!
No. The mission depends on our survival. Okay. Here we go.
Vile monster! You're mine!
1 damage. 3 at best. Wing beat of giant dragon. Dark Souls boss is designed by the guy who drew the 90s Zelda game.
Didn't even flinch!
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this! I won't hold back!
Well, if a sword won't work, how about a little fire, Scarecrow?
Burn!
2.
The power of fire!
2? I can't do just 2.
Please! How is it this strong?
What more can I do? The prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet...
I'll distract it. You two, run!
Stroll? Buddy? Don't do it! Don't you know it?
But...
Above all else, I am a noble.
Above all, you're loony.
And the noble defends his people, no matter the cost.
This human must be stopped, no matter the cost. Ba, 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 ba. You got the touch! And you got the power!
Farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Fuck you, you're not dying here!
Everyone, forgive me.
What? No! Please, say something!
Stroll? Stroll?
Fool.
Stroll!
Run for it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler.
Oh, where's that voice coming from? Where am I?
Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment.
Who are you? What are you?
Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
I am thou.
So be it.
Thou art I.
Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Jesus Christ! With this messed up a transformation, I have to do it. You got the time. Got the power. See, I did the new metal version that time. When you're in the storm. That was the version from the second Transformers movie.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Alright. Fire your guns, it's time to run! Blow me away!
Scour!
Alright, that did the trick.
You saw that! You saw that! My own power doesn't even compare. What's more, it can use magic despite its lack of an igniter.
Are you okay?
Why am I the one not freaked out?
In fairness, I might be desensitized by the fact that I've beaten this game before.
If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. After you've hit one of these weaknesses, the word weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half, turning it from big star bit to little star bit.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Oh, I'm not freaked out either, because like I said, I've beaten this game before, so.
Seeker!
Alright. Let's clip its wings.
Wind!
Done!
Let's stay calm.
Gotta hit the
Seeker!
other spots too.
Scour! Let's push through!
Alright. Alright.
Wind! Still up?
Apple. Demonic Blade. Uh-huh. Yep.
Wait, what? It's healing?
Hacks! I call hacks!
Eating its own fruit to heal?
Execute!
We can't
Spirit
do it fast
evolution!
enough. It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do!
Forever united as one! Didn't think I'd know that song, did you? I remember it, at least a little bit. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. We're all for one world, there's a world for us all. Digimon Frontier, 4th season.
Ick! I can't believe it's eating from its own body. Can you knock those apples off?
I can certainly try. Okay.
Seeker!
Maybe
Scour!
wind is better than sword right now.
Still here?
Yup.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apples, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Get to it, Gallica. Have Gallica knock down apples to keep the folk from healing? Yes, please. Also, hold on a second. My dear darling Cu Chulainn knocked a few things off of my counter, including my purse and my keys. So I had to quickly go and retrieve him and get him off there. Why he is doing this, I do not know. Why he's done this, I can't say. I guess he just likes things better that way. Indeed, such as cats. Hey, Cu Chulainn, is there anything you want to say to the people out there? Anything you want to say to the viewers of the stream that you are disrupting? Do you have anything to say, my son? Anything you want to let them know while I have you as a baby? I don't know if you heard that, but he's purring. Do you hear that purr? He is baby. He knows it. He is baby, and he knows it. No, Gwen Stacy is coming back to life. Well, guess what? It's even weirder than we thought. Oh no. Oh no. What is your major malfunction, Mr. Man? She's coming back to life and is going to be Dark Gwenpool. Oh god. Comics are weird. Alright, I'm gonna tend to the boy. I'll be right back. The irony of having to fight two boss fights at the same time. The human and my cat. Why is he boy? Why is Cu Chulainn boy? Why is he boy?
Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Let's go. Wind! Seeker! Scour!
Can I beat this boss before Cu knocks something off again? That is the
question. Come forth, Royal Soul! Wind!
Game! The traveling boy wins! Challenge level. Possible, but hard. I love my son, but God, does he make my life difficult sometimes.
Okay.
So now, not only do we get experience for our regular levels, but we get experience for our archetype.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Kick up to agility, that one. Let's get some more magic. So, like a human child.
True power
yeah, pretty much. He is my fur kid. He is my fur kid.
A wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake.
A dream is a wish your heart makes when you're fast asleep.
Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
They pursued their wishes.
What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero.
Would you get the Venza to take the stage for this
lies
adventure?
dormant in all of us. The power to
Cu
reforge
Chulainn?
the fear of the unknown
I hear you
into
over there.
curiosity.
Do you hear this boy? Do you hear this little man? Do you hear how satisfied he is that he is just being a disruption? Do you hear the sound of contentment that he has with not just knocking stuff onto the floor, but somehow figuring out how to open my purse and pull things out of my purse? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you do it. What you doing? I see. I see what you're about to do. Don't you do it? Okay. Fair candidates. Sit down. Sit down. Thank you. This is why I keep a can of compressed air by my computer. Don't you? Don't you? Don't you do? Don't you? Get down. Get down. Thank you. You can come up here behind the computer like you usually do and lay down. I don't mind that. You are being demanding, and I cannot deal with that right now. Sometimes I wonder why I love him.
If thou wouldst change the world by thy...
What was that voice?
I'm trying to get to a spot where I can save so I can end the stream because my god!
And you!
And I
what
still
was that
need
power
after
you
this!
used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy! Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
Man, I had the strangest dream. Tore my heart out and turned into a monster to kill some Eldritch Bee. Well, that happened.
The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
The boy is being quiet. I'm concerned.
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I think I just heard the pop of the snap on my purse. I did hear him undo the little button on my purse. Yeah, I'm gonna have to end this stream very soon. So I hope I get to a spot where I can
and kill
save.
Louis Squeaburn.
Because Cu is being too much. And I need to get energy burned out of him before I have D&D tonight, because otherwise he's going to be doing this shit while I'm trying to, focus on not dying.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
Look into this trading card, into this children's card game card. Through the mirror lies the prince deep in slumber in the hidden village.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Can somebody catch me up?
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius.
Cool.
Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Cuchulainn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Cuchulainn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Because cults of personality are a very stupid thing, Calica.
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible.
Mama won't spend time with me. I know, I'll sell a credit card to play this Roblox game I've heard of. Except I have the only device that you can play Roblox on. Only devices, actually, because my phone is my stream remote.
Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
He's the savior they want, but not the one that it needs right now.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
Slow your roll, doomed mentor, Grius.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
No, it wasn't.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
If anything, Louis, was that guy from the opening cutscene? Like the very opening loading cutscene from when the game was loading up?
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
Because I'm an idiot.
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
There, I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
Slay him where you stand and you'll regret it.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Quest starts! Save the prince from death's curse. Save the prince from his curse and defeat Louis Guilleburn. The treasonous feat are not only attack the prince, but murder the king. Deadline? Unknown. Rank? 7 out of 10.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral.
Oh.
If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light.
What's mine is yours, and what's yours is mine.
I'm counting on you.
New ally, Grius. Grius, the battle-hardened veteran, has become your ally.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy. Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found on those monsters.
So we just got done with the finer men on the inside part, and we're legally dead. Things are going great! I knew you were going to say something to that effect.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Tell me more about the mission.
I want to hear about the mission.
With numbers like this, a head-on assault would be suicide. Quick, covert assassinations are best bet. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him.
Okay, hold on a second. Louis has an outward appearance of being kind and genial, but secretly in the background is someone who readily, undercuts other people for the sake of his own advancement, and is really just an asshole. Am I describing Louis, or am I describing CM Punk?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. He will die by my hand.
The fire should keep the really dangerous stuff away, I hope. Alright, let's save our game for Robin. And with that being done, my friends, we come to the end of another stream. In fact, let's go to the bye-bye screen for this. My friends, it has been a fun time starting Metaphor by Fantazio. I think I've got a regular recurring series that I can do here now. None of us are exactly the stealthy type for a hit on the king. Yeah, fair. But thank you for joining me here, and for being patient while I attended to the boy on the occasions where I needed to. Keep an eye for the VOD that'll go out this. I probably will have to do what I did with the last one. And, you know, I'll probably have to do what I did to the last one. And, like, download the cuts because I had to stop and restart the stream. And, to it all together. Goo is a delight. And also a pain in my ass. But, yeah. So, yes. Again, thank you all for watching. I appreciate y'all being here. And, until next time. Next we meet each other. You are dismissed. Later, darlings.